What's up guys, my name is Andre and welcome to a new video. Today we're driving. I know that you guys never saw me drive before, but I do drive. It's just that I didn't start driving when I was 11 or 12 like most of my friends. I started driving only after I received my driver's license. So every time I drive for a week, and then I quit driving for 3 months because I can't get a hold of a car. And then finally when I drive after 3 months, it's a completely different car. So I never get used to the space and the controls of that certain car, like the height of the clutch, how the lever shifts and whatnot. It's not good. So at some point in your life, you're going to have a car, some money, and some time to perhaps go on a trip. And you guys know that my wife lives 350 miles away from me, and that once a month I go there by motorcycle. I have done I have done this trip, this major road trip, I say, every month pretty much, by a motorcycle again. And I have visited my hometown once by motorcycle, but I have never gone there by car, not even by car alone. So this is something that's part of growing up. At some point in your life, you're going to have a car, some money, and time to go on a trip on your own by car to whatever the place you want to go. Okay, so here the speed limit is 110. Let's try it. So we are on board a 2002 Corsa B pickup, 1.6 liter gasoline. So this is the first time I'm doing this by car. You guys know that I am well acquainted with the traffic itself because I deliver things for a living on a motorcycle, so I know my ins and outs on the traffic itself. I'm just not acquainted to driving a car on its own. So I'm doing this trip because I want to know how it feels like to go on a trip with a car. Even if it's a simple car like a Corsa. I like this car. It's actually my father's car. I'm planning to buy it from him because it's economical. The maintenance is cheap. It's light. It's zippy. It's fun. It's front wheel drive. So what more do you want? So I'm not gonna lie. This car does have some issues that I'm gonna have to fix. So it's not all flowers here. And I'm trying to drive this car as economically as possible on this freeway. So I was always the kind of guy that would condone cars for not doing certain things that I would do as a motorcyclist, but once you're in a car, it's a very, very different picture. What I like about being inside a car is it's silent. Jesus Christ, it's silent. You don't have any pressure on you from the wind. You're not sitting at an uncomfortable position, which always happens when I'm on a bike, on my bike at least. Plus, I drive 6 hours on top of that thing. Here, I'm going to be driving tops 2 hours, tops. So it's going to be 1/3 of the way. So I do not have an automatic toll payer, or ID tag, or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to have to do this the hard way. I always miss my mark on these things. So yeah, thank God I brought some money. Bom, não tem moeda para te ajudar hoje. Obrigado. So yeah, I still commit some rookie mistakes like forgetting to gear in before leaving. It's the shit that happens with me. So we're back on the road again. I'm gonna stick to the right lane then, because I'm definitely not in a hurry. Oh my god, when you give it the beams. Jesus, look at this. Nice. Not bad. I have to be cautious about speed cameras because, again, this car is not mine. So we're doing 120, which is about 72. And I can see that after I go past 110, it actually starts to need some gas. So that also means it's going to drink a lot more fuel. So I'm going to try to babysit this car as much as I can. I'm gonna stand here. To do good city driving, you don't need more than fourth gear most of the time. I think that at some point in the trip the GoPro overheated and it shut itself off, so I had to, I don't know for how long it was out. So, I've had a break to eat something and go to the bathroom because, Usually when I go to my wife, which is 350 miles away, since I'm already used to it, my brain goes into this to kind of fully prepared state for the wear that I'm going to suffer from this. But this is such a short trip for me. It's 1/3 of the way in terms of time, and 1/5 of the way in terms of distance. Yeah, about the car. I like the car. It handles nice on the freeway. It's got enough juice to keep up with cars and overtake them if I need to. The brakes are good, and the fuel consumption was actually quite decent as well, doing about 13 kilometers a liter. Mind you that I'm not the lightest foot guy, so it could have been better. So I'm gonna try to get you some more shots of the actual sea, and then if I can't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Ah, this is beautiful. And this is what, unfortunately, the beach looks like after the 2020 pandemic. Empty. And very empty. You can obviously imagine why people are not keen to come here during this time, especially with the heavy restrictions that were imposed. I hope the camera isn't picking up too much wind, otherwise I'm going to have to overdub this. That's it. That's the sea for you. Simply the sea. Unfortunately, my trip was very short-lived, because soon after I had to hit the road again. I didn't want this video to take such a dark tone, but this is a really dark time that we're facing, and there's no way in this world that I would be able to hide this in this video. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.